morning, my friends. TGIM. Welcome back to Coffee Talk. I am Coach Roxanne. You are joining me live on the Better Body Fitness fan page. It is another beautiful day here in Wisconsin. I believe it's going to be another 90-degree day here. So I'm very excited about that. I'm having technical difficulties already. Beth, good morning again. Michelle, good morning. I love it. Beth, isn't that nice? I mean, I'm sure it is. I don't want to rub it in too much because in 3 months we go back to the way it was, but it's so nice having you live. Victoria, hi. I love it. Victoria's at, now I don't know if I'm going to say this right. You're at the Ozark Lake? Am I saying that right?
In Missouri.
I want to say the Ozark Mountains, but you're not there. You're at Ozark. Oh, Lake of the Ozarks, not Ozark Lake.
Something like that.
Hootsack, hello. 3 more days? 7, right? 3 more days, 4 more days, Hootsack, and then it's... I was thinking we might need to get together for coffee or a walk. I was thinking I should throw something out there for everybody, and we should all get together. We should blow some coffee shop up with some BBF love. I'm too busy yakking. I got all these good mornings. Sue, good morning. Beth, yes, I'm loving it. Tammy, good morning again. Lisa, good morning. Just finishing workout. I love it. Monica, good morning. Susan, good morning. Carrie, good morning from the Loopkey Hot Box. Came home to no air conditioning late last night. Yikes. You know, okay, I love the heat. I do, but I do feel like you need a little escape from it. I mean, it's funny. We turn our AC down to 67 before we go to bed, and now we start to slowly crank it up. Now it's set at 71. My heart goes out to you. I hope that you guys have a quick fix. Oh, holy man. Victoria, yes, Lake of the Ozarks. Chris, 3.5 more days. 3.5 more days. Say a little prayer for her. Kim, good morning. Victoria. Chuck, what was the beer you mentioned? What was the beer you mentioned? I don't know. Victoria, it goes in, it's like, you have to give us more than that.
On my coffee talk, I said I just drank beer at the, I don't know, Blue Moon.
Blue Moon?
That's what I drink.
Blue Moon? Okay, that's... Dina, good morning. Corey, good morning, Coach. Carrie, good morning. Beth, that's on my bucket list. How is it? We all want to know, Victoria. We all want to know. How is it? Chiefs beer?
Oh, I just said anything Chiefs related.
Oh, anything Chiefs related?
I'm a Chiefs fan.
Deanna, good morning. Alyssa, good morning. Michelle, good morning. Dinnerville, hello. I love it. All right. I got to get rolling here. I just made my coffee. I've been too busy making notes, chit-chatting with Chuck. Chuck and I mean, it's kind of funny. I'm sure you all can imagine this. There's not a lot of silence around here. We do get a lot done, but not without a lot of distractions. Robin, good morning. Victoria said, oh, okay. Shelly, good morning. Dee Dee, good morning. All right, you saw it, right? The title? I quit. I'm done. What am I talking about? Here's what I'm talking about. How many times have you jumped into a challenge? Maybe this is the first challenge for some of you. Maybe it's a 10th challenge for some of you. And you start off hardcore, right? It's the very first day you lifted some heavy weights. Maybe if you've been with us for a while, you did heavier weights today. Maybe you did more reps. If you're brand new, you know, maybe you haven't picked up a weight in a while. Maybe you haven't done a lunge in a while. And all of a sudden we get a weekend. Good morning. We get a weekend. And for some crazy reason, we get on that scale and the weight has gone up. But we're doing everything right. Maybe this is your 10th challenge and, you know, you're getting stronger, you're lifting heavier, you're doing more weights, you get on the scale and it's gone up. Maybe you don't use the scale. Maybe you go to put on a pair of pants and all of a sudden the legs are tight. Maybe you put on that top and the sleeves are tight. And what is the first thing and you know why I say this? I quit? Because we hear it all the time. I give up. I'm not doing this. I feel like nothing works for me. My body's broken. Yada, yada, right? There's all these different things. Yeah, here, let me play my little leg violin. That's my leg violin for you. I love you, but that's my leg violin for you. Number 1, get over it. Get over it. If you are doing everything right and you're being honest that you are doing everything right, what's going on? Well, here's what's going on. And it's just science. It's just science. It's just data. Your body is breaking down the muscles, which is the whole goal. That's the whole point of lifting weights, is to break down the muscle so it can rebuild, so we can have leaner looking muscles. The more muscle we have, the more fat that we burn. Now, this isn't this huge dramatic, like, if I gain a pound of muscle, I'm gonna burn a pound of fat off. It doesn't work like that. Science doesn't work like that, but it is science. So the muscle breaks down, and what happens? We all know this, right? We've seen the pictures. We've seen the muscle break down. We know what that looks like. But then what happens? Some of us think, because we start to feel this, and I've got some show and tell today, we think we're putting on body fat. Here is a pound of body fat, but you're eating right. You're lifting weights. You're doing all of the things. You're drinking your water. So are you putting on the fat? No. What's happening is this cup of water is a pound. This cup, not the cup, the water in it is a pound. This is a pound. Your body, if your scale weight goes up a pound in that week or two, here's what's happening. It's not putting on body fat. It's pulling this water to that area of your body to start to rebuild and recover. And it's up to your body how long it's going to hang on to that water. Now imagine this. You broke down the muscle in your right leg. You broke down the muscle in your left leg. You broke down the muscles in your arms, in your chest. And every couple days we're breaking down more of those muscles. And your body is pulling the water to all of these areas, which when it pulls the water to those areas swell up a little bit, which then what happens? The pants get tighter, the shirts get tighter, and the scale's gonna go up. Not because you're gaining weight, not because you're gaining fat, but because your body is trying to recover. That's exactly what it's supposed to do. So maybe the last week of the challenge, when you're supposed to weigh out, you feel this phenomenon happening, but you think you've done something wrong. I've heard it and I've seen it too many times. My measurements are up, my weight's up, nothing works for me. You're not broken. You are not broken. It doesn't work like that. Yes, are there circumstances that might slow your journey down a little bit? Of course. What are some of those circumstances? Because we can't compare ourselves to others. If you've been a yo-yo dieter for years, your body's going to take some time to heal. You're still going to go through this whole process by lifting weights and working out. You're still going to go through that whole process. Your body still is going to take time to heal. Your hormones, depending upon your age, is also going to determine how fast or slow that happens. Have you had children? That's also going to determine it. Maybe your body isn't going to tighten up like somebody who hasn't had children. Maybe you've been an overeater your whole life. Maybe you've been an undereater your whole life. These things take time to heal. If you have been any of those things for 4, 5, 6, 10, 20 years, it's not going to change in a year. I know we want it to, but it's going to take time. Hold on here. I've got some comments going on here. My brother watched as I worked out and was impressed. You both talked through the whole workout. Good morning, Ruth. My weight hasn't changed in months, but the work I'm able to do and my strength, beast mode here. Ruth, shoot me an email. Let's talk a little bit too. Let's make sure that what you're doing is a good reflection for weight loss to happen. If that's what you're looking for, go ahead and shoot me an email. Michelle, Nicole, and I were just talking about this over the weekend. So every time you go to increase the weights and the reps and things like that, or you're brand new, maybe you're brand new to BBF and today was day 1 and you haven't done a lunge, a bicep curl, a tricep move in years, you're probably going to be really sore for the next couple of days. That soreness is the muscle breaking apart, which then is going to take time to recover. Don't get on the scale. Don't do that to yourself, especially if you're somebody who looks at that scale as the end all be all of your results. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't even take measurements for it. Wait till the end of 21 Tough. And again, remember, it's just data. Our bodies are amazing. They are amazing at what they will do. But again, the very last thing I wrote here, not that I want to be done already, but I just want to talk about it. You have to buckle in and be prepared to enjoy the ride one moment at a time. If you are just doing this in hopes of some huge dramatic change in 21 days, you are probably going to be really disappointed at the end of 21 days. This is a journey. Now, yes, we run 21-day challenges, best transformation wins, but we only base the transformation on the pictures for half of it. Like, that's half of it. The essay is the other half. The participation in the group is part of it. Like, we look at all of this. We look at all of it. It's not just about the pictures. Yes, the pictures are what catches people's eyes. And yes, we do look at that for part of it, but it's not all of it. We want to know what you've learned in 21 days. We want to know what's changed for you in 21 days. What's come about in your life that wasn't there before you started. Those are all the things we want you to look at. You know, when people say it's not working, I quit, you're not quitting on me. You're quitting on you. You aren't disappointing me. You're disappointing you. And when you say you quit, what is it that you're quitting? You're going to quit your morning smoothie? You're going to quit eating your vegetables and your proteins? You're going to quit working out? What is it that you're going to quit? Because I guarantee you, in a year from now, you're going to go through the same cycle. And you're only going to give it another 2 weeks or another 21 days. Maybe you're going to give it 6 months. And when you don't see what you want to see on that scale or in your inches, you're going to go through that same mentality again. I quit. Nothing works for me. You are not broken. You are not broken, but you are also not guaranteed a result. Nobody's guaranteeing you results. I'm not guaranteeing you result. I'm guaranteeing you that if you follow the 4 S's, you're going to create lifelong habits. That's what I'm guaranteeing you. That's the only thing I can guarantee you, and that's the only thing I can guarantee you if you do them. If you don't do them, I can't even guarantee that, because at the end of the day, it's all about you. Beth, I only get on the scale in the beginning and the end of each challenge. I love that. And I love, Beth, that you are now on challenge 10, where 10 months ago, you said, I don't really think I'm going to do it. And you did it, and you've stuck with it every single month. Every single month you participate, you take your before pictures, you take your after pictures. I can tell you, not everybody does that, my friend. So I want to make sure that you know, give yourself that pat on the back. You start and you follow through. You start and you follow through. Now, I'm not saying anything bad against anybody who doesn't. Because again, you're not disappointing me. You're not following through for me. It's for you. You start, you finish. You start, you don't finish. You're the only one. You're the only one at the end of that challenge that has the feelings about what you did or didn't do. I don't. I don't, because it doesn't do me any good to take that on my shoulders. I am here to guide you. I am here to help you. But you are the only one who can do it for you. Ashley, day 1 and first challenge for me, faced a lot of physical challenges the last few months, and it's time to get back on track. I love it, Ashley, and I want you to know you're not alone. Chuck and I even go through some physical things. Chuck is dealing with plantar fasciitis right now, and it is a struggle. What you won't see him do is give up. He's going to show up, and he's going to do what he can to the best of his abilities, because that's what we're going to do, right? And it's so much better to do it with a community, because we know that we're all in different places, and we all have some sort of struggles, whether it's children who are getting up in the morning, children who are getting up at night. Maybe it's physical limitations. Maybe it's time limitations. Maybe it's stress limitations. But I'm going to guarantee you, we all have something. But being a part of the community and coming together and doing it together, man, there is power in that. There is power in that. Charmaine, good morning from Cave City, Kentucky. I love it. Dee Dee, I'm going to quit my scale. That is one thing that I am all about quitting. I want to see it. I want a video. I want a video of you quitting that scale. What are you going to do? Are you going to smash it? Are you going to throw it in the garbage? I want to see it. I want to see it. And it was funny. There was a point in time when we were at the physical location. I had 3 scales sitting back by my desk from women who brought them in because they couldn't handle it anymore. They brought them to me. That was their accountability. I can give you my address. You can start dropping your scales off on my front porch. I'll hold them here for you. I'll have a big smashing party one day and I'll smash them all for you. I'm all for it. Carrie, I've been doing this 9 months and haven't moved too much on the scale, but I look and feel weight differently. People only ask how much you've lost. That is the conversation Chuck and I were just having. It's hard to always hear that, but I know there's so much more than a scale. Oh, boy. When people ask how much you've lost, we gotta have a quick response to that. I've lost my bad attitude. I've lost my body shaming. I've lost my negativity. Why do we feel the obligation to give anybody a number? It's nobody's business. It's nobody's business. You don't have to tell them. I've lost my bad attitude. That's what we say. I've lost my body shaming. I've lost the inability to want to work, right? You know what I'm saying. You don't have to tell. You don't owe anybody that number. You don't owe anybody that number. People care more about the pictures. People care more about how you look healthy, how you glow, how your hair is shiny. That's really what they care about. Don't feel obligated to tell anybody that number. It's nobody's business. It's nobody's business. Kristen, I love those responses. Deanna, I lost my bad habits. I love that. Carrie, after a weekend gone for baseball today, I feel awful. Not because I ate bad, but I didn't focus on my 4 S's. It's a new day. I'm going to work on a plan for the following weekend and the following weekends. Let it go. It's gone. Carrie, you have done so great. You have done so great. Let it go. Yep, start today. Focus on next weekend. You are doing amazing. Just keep eyes forward. You got it, girl. You've got it. What else do I got here? I've been doing bets. Same here, Carrie, and they don't believe me when I say 5 pounds. It's not for them to believe you. It's not for them at all. Nothing that you do, your results are not for them. They're for you. Nobody else. Nobody else. Susan, love those responses. Lori, it's not what I've lost. It's what I've gained. Oh, I love that. It's not what I've lost, it's what I've gained. My confidence, my happiness, yada, 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 yada. Chandra, love that. Body shaming has been a huge one for me to get over. And it is okay to say that, and I bet you will stop people in their tracks. Start using those responses. As a matter of fact, say them on your way to work today. Go in the mirror and say them so that you can get comfortable saying them. So when somebody asks, you're already comfortable with that response. Practice it. Practice it. It's nobody else's business. Carrie, send help, please. I love it. Ruth, tell them what you gained. Exactly. Chris, same here, Carrie. The scale fluctuated 5 pounds within the last week, and I'm feeling great. My shorts from last summer are too big, and I feel good in my own skin. Smash that scale. I love it. Carrie, I love this. All right, I think that's a great way to end this. You guys are fantastic. Honestly, don't give up. If you are doing the right things, you have to be honest about that, though, too. If you really feel like what you are gaining is body fat, take a day, take a moment, and just say, am I doing all the things? Maybe you have to track your food for a couple days. Maybe you really have to take into account what your weekends look like. But if at the end of the day, you feel like you are doing everything right, then you're doing everything right. You're not going to regret that 2, 3, 4, 5 years down the road. And that's what this is. It is a journey. So this was how I wanted to end it. So buckle in. Buckle in and enjoy the ride, one moment at a time, all right? That's how we're going to end it today. I love you all. Join Coach Chuck at noon for the Noon Nugget. I'm going to be back tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. I cannot wait to spend this week with you, my friends. I love you all. Go out and have a fantastic day.